Here at the Abu Dhabi Teaching Conference 2025, I'm joined by Dr. Neil Hopkin. Neil, thank you so much for talking to me this morning. Tell us a little bit about the session you are running today.
Thanks, Alex. This is all, it's very much of the moment. This is all about AI, but in this particular version of my AI talks, this is about AI chatbots and the dangers that they present to children. I don't know whether you know this, Alex, but within 3 months of my AI launching, which is Snapchat's AI friend, there were 10 billion conversations that took place, 150 million users. All of those conversations didn't involve an adult. Didn't involve guardrails. Nobody was filtering what was being said, the advice that was being given by the AI chatbot. And I think it's something that we as educators and as parents need to be really aware of and on top of in terms of how we help our children avoid some of the pitfalls that this can present.
Amazing. And for those people who maybe don't know what a chatbot is, what would be a simple way to describe that?
Well, I think we all experience chatbots when we ring those helplines, but this isn't that kind of chatbot. Those kind of chatbots they're an electronic system that's talking back to you when you ask a question, why can't I get into my bank account, have you changed the login details, etc. And they have a very fixed set of answers, and that's sometimes quite frustrating as a user because you're asking it one question and it doesn't have the ability to actually answer the question. The AI chatbots that present a danger and a risk to children are much freer than that and wider ranging. And what they tend to do is they pick up on what you're saying, use all of the data that they've scraped off the internet with all of the dubious sources that involves, and they choose to match and mirror your emotions to respond. And this is the problem, that very quickly a child's self-image or their own decisions about future actions they may take are actually supported and empowered and amplified by the chatbot's responses without an adult actually saying, no, actually, there are many different forms of beautiful, and you're this form of beautiful, and that's an incredible thing. Or, well, that is one option you could do, but I wonder whether there's some other stages you could actually talk about this issue you're facing. None of that happens because the chatbot doesn't have emotional intelligence, doesn't have maturity like a human would have to intervene and see that this child is in a troubled state. All it does is compound how the child feels, and that's a real danger that we need to be aware of.
Amazing. Thank you. And if there was one key takeaway, one actionable part that you want anyone who comes into this section of yours today to take away, what would it be?
Talk with the children, always talk with the children, and talk at that meta level so they understand why the chatbot is doing what it does and the distinction between a caring person's interactions and a chatbot's interactions. It's all monetization. That's all it's trying to do, keep you online and say anything to keep you addicted and hooked to it. So as adults, we need to be aware of that and help our children to become aware of that.
Amazing. Thank you so much for chatting with me today, Neil.